How y'all doing?
Good.
I'm good. I'm glad because I'm doing good too. That's it. See, we got that in common. There you go. We're starting off on a good foot. There you go. I made a joke, seriously, just for this occasion. Now, there was a farmer's wife who decided to go into town one day on a donkey with a baby, right? Now, y'all just get a visual of this, right? So the donkey looks up at the baby and says, well, you know what? Dude, seriously, it's hot, it's muggy out here, you know what I'm saying? You just keep slapping farts on me all day long. What's up? You know? And so the baby looks at the donkey up at the mom and says, you know what? I am sick and tired of this ass. He been talking shit all day. You know? so yeah, but I'm supposed to be technically unemployed at this particular time, and it's difficult, because as we know, when some of these applications take so long, you can have dinner, movie, and a date, just trying to get through. And then they wonder why unemployment is on the rise. It's on the rise because we can't get time. We're struggling here. But yeah, I have a lot of issues. I'm a little freaky. I got some issues. I have a problem with schizophrenics. Now, I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of times I walk past schizophrenics and I actually think they're talking to me. I walk past them and I'm like, okay, seriously? You talking to me? And when you think a schizophrenic is talking to you, you might be schizophrenic yourself. So you have to call yourself in check. Then I get paranoid. I walk into my house. I ask my children, I say, don't you smell something funny? And it smells like somebody else is living here. Maybe somebody else is in here. But you're freaky, and you have freaked out when the smell that you smell is you. Hello. That's when you gotta wake up call. That's when you gotta wake up call. That's when you really need to call yourself in check. But yeah, being unemployed, it also comes with a lot of pet peeves as well. You can't find a date. I haven't had a date in so long. My uterus is actually barely tribes, and like tribes Israel in there. They got their own chief and everything. So, absolutely, baby. They're running around over there. There is no visitors in my uterus. Absolutely, we're not taking prisoners. There's nothing going on. Okay? It's just there's an empty little cave over there. Need some company. I'm trying to send out some signals. Anybody in the house? I'm trying to tell you. We're taking applications. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, it's difficult. You have situations. Parking is I can just say parking. Everybody in this room needs to just have a personal side section for a parking space. I've seen people hold a parking space so hard, they go against every bodily function that they actually have. I can look at him. You can see the water just welling up in his eyes where he had to be. And he wouldn't leave. He would not leave. He was holding that space. And I offered him something to drink. I was like, okay, well, I have a Gatorade. No. You might want to take a little sip before you pass out over there. But he held that space. He went to sleep. But he was holding it. So therefore, I say I give a personal love to him this evening. I think we need to all give that brother a standing ovation, not a clap of the hands. But then, not only do you have to deal with that, okay, sometimes traffic is so bad, and I'm telling you, and this is a true story. I was actually in traffic, and I sat there so long, I actually I felt like I had a personal connection with the people on the bus stop, baby. I'm trying to tell you. And I sit there and I say to myself, especially on I-10 and 405, I know y'all know what I'm talking about, okay? I sit there sometimes and I was like, oh Lord, please make me out a superhero so that I could just fly and leap over these cars and sit around. And I just zap like I'm on Star Trek from where I am right to where I need to be. There you go. Now, see, if that was the service that California could offer, I would be the happiest person in the world. I can't speak for anybody else, okay? However, definitely, I deal with a lot of issues as far as church and everything like that is concerned. And it was another lady, she was asking me, she said, I guess you people here in California are too friendly. I was like, too friendly? No. And she said, well, why don't you think we're too friendly? I was like, because nobody really ever talks to me. So I was like, that, and that way I feel like I'm at home, because in Florida they don't talk to you either. They don't talk to you either. They walk right past you. If you say something to somebody, they really think you're either on drugs or you have a serious psychological issue. So, yeah, so that way now I'm here, living here in lovely LA, I feel at home. I feel at ease. I feel, like I'm among a bunch of freaks like in Florida, you know what I'm saying? Which brings me to freaks. I want to go. There was a lady, we used to always think that she had issues. She would always come up with these poems that made absolutely no sense. And she would always come in at every recital my mom had. Now, her favorite poem was, I went to the streets and I went up the hill and I asked, is Jimmy here? I went around the vineyard and I went through the door and I asked, is Jimmy here? And I ask you tonight, who the hell is Jimmy? And why ain't he here? Good night.